Hey, hi there. For the past few years I've been doodling stuff on my whiteboard. These little drawings are like reminders for myself about stuff that I've learned about my life. And I thought it might be nice to share them with you, talk about them, and remake them as full, actual drawings. This is a particularly challenging one to make. Not in terms of like the drawing, I haven't drawn it yet as of recording this, but I hope it will turn out nice. It's more so the specific topic that we'll be covering today. If you are not comfortable with the topic of death in the context of mental health, then I suggest you shouldn't watch this video. I have plenty of other videos about mental health and things that you might like more. They might be more up your alley. But yeah, this one will be a little more serious in some ways. So if you are okay with listening to something about this topic, then keep on listening, because I think I might have some interesting insights for you. Now, what this drawing represents, it's me sitting on the floor, just looking through a window, watching the rainfall. This was at a moment where I realized, oh my god, I'm alive and I'm relatively okay, and I am glad to be here. I am happy that I can just sit here and look at rain. I love rain, like just when I'm inside, of course. Like when you're standing outside and when it's flipping pouring, less fun. But when you're just sitting inside and you can hear the rain sounds on the window and you're just looking at it like it's just a billion little stars falling down, it's quite beautiful. There have been times in my life where I did not feel this way, where I felt, well, for all kinds of reasons, of course, I felt like I did not want to live. I felt like it would be a better option to stop. At some point, things in the world and things close to you, just everything can snowball and combine into this overwhelming feeling that really gets to you. And that's when your brain starts doing some unusual things, you know, like it goes into panic mode. And it goes beyond panic mode, where you sort of feel like you don't feel much of anything anymore. That is a common symptom of depression as well. And this is also where your brain can start making plans to do something, because you see no way out of the current situation. And those thoughts, whenever they happen, they really scare me. It's like, oh my god, I didn't know my brain was capable of that, you know? And that only adds to the stress. So how is it possible to have these moments where I feel like nothing can ever be good again, and also have these moments where I'm like, hey, I am alive and I'm glad? I think that's why I made this doodle, as a reminder for myself, just to let future me know that there are moments that make me want to live. Or at the very least look back and see how far I've come. I think a main reason why I wanted to make this video is not even because of like my own thoughts and feelings, it's because of things that I see from other people. Now, every now and then, like, I'm pretty active on Blue Sky, where I like to post stuff, like my art and whatnot, and it is nice to see other people's stuff as well. And whenever somebody follows me, or that they interact with my stuff, I tend to look at their things as well, like check out their posts, check out their art. And sometimes I see messages from people, just on their own account, talking about how they feel. And, you know, with everything going on in the world, there's always a lot going on. But especially now, I feel it can get overwhelming very fast. Especially if you're active on social media, because, you know, those platforms like particularly try to throw all kinds of crap into your face in hopes that you interact with it and scroll more on the website. Like it's specifically designed to just drain your mental health, because it's beneficial to them that you use that platform as much as possible. And it can suck you in, like all that negativity and whatnot. Like, it feels weird that way, but most people don't look away from a car crash, you know? They want to see it. And what's even worse than a car crash, it's something that affects everybody. Like seeing things that are just so full of doom and no way out. And even when there are like posts that are more positive, that still acknowledge bad stuff that's going on in the world, that can still eat away at you. It's just not natural to be exposed to so many things going on in the world at all times. The brain isn't designed for that. But even beyond social media and stuff, like you can have like a shitty life, you can just have so many things going on that aren't working out, or just feeling disconnected from other people, and that can really suck. But yeah, like when I see messages like that from people, or I just hear stories from people in real life, like talking about how things are going and how they are feeling, it makes me feel so powerless. It makes me sad. It makes me a little scared. I always have trouble reaching out to people specifically. If I see a stranger struggling, I don't know what to do. It's just, you know, when somebody likes a post of mine or comments something nice, and then I look at their profile and I just see messages about them wanting to do something irreversible, to just end it all. It feels so weird to me. It's like I don't know how to convey to you that this world is better because you're in it. Like, you did something today that made me happy. And God, dude, I genuinely believe that this world is better because you're in it. So like everybody listening to this or watching this video, it's just... I mean, you know, of course there's exceptions. Of course there's people who are like absolutely awful and terrible, blah blah blah. I don't know. Even then, I don't... like this is hard. That's a whole different can of beans, you know. And people may disagree on that, but I like, if you're just a person, you're just living and you're just doing things and you're nice, or even when you can't be nice but you still make an effort to be, it's like, this world's better because you're in it and we're gonna need you. Even when there's all these posts about doom and stuff, like, oh my god, they're gonna kill us all, they're gonna do horrible things and strip away our rights and all that stuff, you know, it's like, it may make you want to disappear forever, but it's that... I don't know. I don't know how else to say it. I don't know how else to say that I don't want you gone. Like, I don't think anyone does. And if they do, fuck them. You have every right to be on this planet and live here comfortably as anyone else. And I want you to be able to live long enough to have this kind of moment that I had, where you could just sit down and think to yourself, I'm glad I'm still here. And that can be over literally anything. For me, it was a little moment with just rain on a window. For you, it can be, I don't know, just anything you like. Because it is true, you know, about stuff like depression. It goes away. Like, it does not last forever. It is a temporary state of the mind. And while it can stick with you in many ways throughout your life, it does go away. Like, there will definitely be moments, if you go through that process of healing, where you'll feel a lot better. Where you feel like, oh, it doesn't feel as strong anymore. And you'll be able to experience nice things again. Small things that'll just make you happy. And that's the thing with life, right? Like, you don't know what's going to happen. Your brain thinks that it knows what's going to happen, but it's never the case. So the very least you can do is just stick around, see what happens. People have different reasons to live. For me, I think like a major part of it is to just experience it. And whatever it is gonna be, I'll have to see. I'll have to figure that out for myself and have to make of it what I can make of it. It's kind of like when I look at the time lapse of a flower growing, you know? Like, it first comes out of the ground, then it blooms, then it kind of fades away, and then it dies. That's life. That's it. It's nothing more than that. We don't have much more to do than to just grow and bloom and die. And that's it. And we can bloom as well as we can. And yeah, just make that an enjoyable experience for yourself if you can. Just by any means necessary. And seeing all of these lives together is like a beautiful field of flowers. And there's not a single wrong one. They all just grow and they bloom, and it's beautiful. Because they're just doing exactly what they need to do, and that's to live. That's it. That's all. If you are struggling with things, I hope you are able to reach out to somebody. Like, that is the thing. You never have to carry it alone. Like, that's always the hardest part, because your brain thinks that it needs to do everything by itself. Like we're conditioned to by a lot of things in society, to be strong and to just do things on our own and all that. And it's, you know, it's complete bullshit, of course. Like a lot of things, it's just utter nonsense. And there's people who can help you, like friends or family. At least I hope so. I hope there's good people in your, like, circle of friends and family. And there's hotlines, of course. In moments of crisis, you can call them anytime. But it also helps to do some things on your own, like journaling, for instance. You can help yourself by not letting those feelings like bottle up and build up over time. Just writing some stuff down. Like, you just need to get it out of your brain sometimes. You just need to get it out of your system and think back a little bit to what happened this week, for instance, and what made you upset. And it can just be such a weight off your shoulders if you just write it down and describe it for a bit. Or you can record yourself. I do that all the time. Like, I just record for myself a little audio message about how my day's going. I don't even need to save it or anything, like on my phone, for instance. I just delete the audio message after that, but I'll at least have something to put my emotions into. Other people draw, other people paint. It's other people sing. You can do anything you want with your emotions, and it's just... I realize this video isn't very focused. I realize I'm talking about a lot of different stuff. I wish I could give more advice or help or something like that. I just hope that any of this is interesting. I hope any of this is some food for thought. If you are, I don't know, just feeling terrible. I want you to know that you're not alone. That's why I'm talking about this. I know some people may say like, oh, Mark, this is like, why would you share something so personal about like these experiences that you've had? But I know for a fact that if it reaches somebody who feels similarly and wants to do something irreversible, then I don't know. I just want them to know that they're not alone. That's what I would want to hear. So yeah, a bit of a dark video, I suppose. It's just... I hope you see the different side of it as well. This is not an easy topic to talk about, and I'm no expert. I can only talk about my own experiences with this. But this drawing symbolizes something different than just the doom and gloom of it. It is very important to me, and I sincerely hope it can help you too in some way. I think to close this video out, I just want to mention a couple of things that just helped me along the way. Stuff like therapy, of course, but also being in a healthier friend group where we can talk about our feelings and just listen to each other. Like without even needing to like help or anything, just having someone to listen is so important. Also, being able to move out, live on my own was a very important experience for me. Just being able to find my own way in life and realizing that I'm allowed to find my own way in life. That removed a lot of the pressure. Also finding a job where I am more appreciated for who I am and what I do. And also when I felt healthy enough for it, I got a cat. I like cats. They're so adorable. Having a pet and somebody to just hang out with, I guess. my cat isn't really much of a lap cat. He just sits next to me and starts purring very loudly. He's adorable. He's also a little bastard. He starts clawing my shit to shreds. But hey, you know, it's a cat. What are you gonna do? And I don't know what's gonna work for you, but I know that there is stuff out there. I know that there are things out there that are gonna help you. I just know it. But I can't do that for you because it's your life and you have to live it. And it's the only thing I'll ask of you ever. Like, I'll only ask you to just live. I would appreciate that. Thank you. I'm gonna end this video off now because I realize it's pretty heavy for me to talk about as well. And I've talked about this enough for now. So, I hope this was interesting, insightful in any way. I hope you liked the drawing too. Let me know what you think. Now, I'm not a licensed therapist or anything, so if you are dealing with these thoughts, I personally can't really help you. Other than just by making this video and talking about this subject. But if you have any experiences you want to share in the comments, you can, of course, if you feel comfortable doing so. Just know that, again, I'm no therapist. I'm no substitute for that. And it's also kind of draining for me to talk about this subject as well. But yeah, that's it for this one. If you want to see more Mark's Whiteboard videos, there's a couple more upbeat ones that also talk about mental health. You can find them on my channel. And for once, I will promote a completely different thing in one of these videos. I recently did a little music album, and I'm very proud of it. I love doing it. I never thought I'd be able to, but here I am, and I made a little music album. It's full of covers, it's full of just all kinds of crap. I really enjoyed making it. I love singing so much, and I am very glad that I'm finally able to share some of that. Holy crap, it literally started raining when I... like right before I stopped recording, it started raining. That's so cool. I'm gonna look at the rain. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.